thing back here, y'all. It's annoying me that it's anything doing that. Why are you doing that? Like, just do what you're supposed to do, right? That's it. It's like, just do what you're supposed to do. We all be good. You don't want to do that. Okay. Anyways, how y'all doing? Of course, this went out. It's okay. Because I actually just burnt it and smushed it through the space I needed to. So I wanted to do a collective new moon reading. This is not going to be long because I'm also doing new moon personal readings. That is a 5 or 6 question prompt energy readings, especially for my divine feminine. So make sure y'all tap into those readings. They're 444. It is for my divine feminines who are in their growth era to figure out what it is that they need to do to help them to grow in their purpose, their career, to align with their goals better. And it's really just being that space of growth. So it also does include love, whether it's self-love or intimate love. I do cover both areas. So if you haven't yet, make sure to get one of those readings. Because y'all, we are in the ending of Libra season. So some of us are going through a shift where this shift is weighing out the scale. Like we're ending Libra season in the fall season, in the season where things fall off, in the season where we're weighing what's good and what's bad, in the season where we're deciding what we should hold on to, what should go into the winter with us, and what it's time to let go of. And so some of us are in that process of weighing the heart to decide if the people, places, relationships, jobs, etc. are good for us, if they're meant to go with us into the next season. A lot of people right now are going to be tapping into their gifts and their higher, self, because right now we're in a place with this shift where it's calling a lot of people to move forward. So if you're one of those people, you've been getting downloads, or you know what time it is, come to me for a reading and I can kind of guide you into the steps that you should be taking or give you an ancestral message. Because we are in a place where we really need to make sure that we're grounded. Our vibrations are always high, and that we are preparing for the things that are about to take place. And it's going to require all of us to be in a place of leadership and a place of awareness, of consciousness, and being in a place where we're doing the work. Not just work on ourselves, that does matter, but actually getting out and stepping into our purpose and in our power and doing work within our communities, doing work within our families, whatever is necessary, whatever it is that you're being called to do. It's time to step into that power so that you can do that. There's going to be a shift that takes place where some people are not going to make it. And it's really going to depend on the frequencies. It's going to depend on the willpower. It's going to depend on if they're able to exist in that shift, if they're in that will of the new earth or whatever is currently being created. And that is a place that we will have harmony and order. And people who can't get their souls right and just aren't doing any work on themselves or trying to better the earth are probably going to get processed out of the earth. And so, just sharing that because we're going to see people that may be young, old, whatever the case may be, just disappear. Like, not necessarily like just vanish, but y'all get what I'm saying. Like, they may transition. You may also have some guides, because there's this show that was showing duality, that when a negative force leaves the earth, a positive force may also leave, simply because it's a balance of things. And this might not be like just 100% accurate, because different teachings teach different things about balance. But in this particular movie, it's like when the dark force leaves, one of the light forces leave, because the purpose of that light force was to combat the dark force. So once the dark force has been fought and defeated, is no longer a purpose for that fighter to be present. Like, they've fulfilled their purpose. So sometimes you may see people who have come in, not necessarily because they was fighting off just darkness alone or whatever the case, but the evil forces that have become extended masters. And that just means that they fulfill their purpose. So not everybody who leaves the earth is leaving because they just didn't get there, right? They didn't fulfill their purpose. Okay, so we're going to get into a short collective reading just to see what the new moon message is. And I know the new moon started the other night, but we're still in that energy, so I'm going to pull it and see. So we got the Three of Coins here. So the Three of Coins is someone who is very focused, someone who knows what it is that they want, and they have their eye on the prize. This could be somebody who is a visionary, someone who is really good with knocking down tasks or the goals that they set for themselves. This is somebody who's very confident in the work that they do as well. Someone who's very determined to win. This person can be a teacher. This can be somebody who has a lot of wisdom, somebody who pours into other one, and that may be a goal or something that they have set for themselves. So this person can be some type of teacher, some type of, like I said, someone who has a lot of wisdom, and they may share that wisdom, like whether it's a spiritual teacher or some type of community leader, whatever the case may be, an entrepreneur, somebody is sharing some type of wisdom with the community, with others around them. It's like they're pouring this wisdom, you see how they're pouring this back into the earth, and it's coins. Like, this person has mastered something when it comes to aligning with what it is that they want. And this is somebody who's very successful at accomplishing their goals. And so I'm seeing somebody who may have accomplished a few things, and they may be coming back and taking what it is that they've learned, and they're teaching it to others, is what I'm seeing. And my daughter would start crying when I get into the reading. She's sleepy. Okay, so the Knave of Swords is here. Y'all give me just a second. Come on, Justice. What's wrong? Okay, come on. I'll change you in just a minute, okay? Okay? The Knave of Swords is here. And with this card, this is somebody who is someone who's very enthusiastic, right? Somebody who's being very creative, or someone who is a thinker, someone who puts their thoughts to actions. So what I'm seeing overall is that whoever this reading is about is someone who's a visionary, someone who is goal oriented, and someone who is setting a high standard for themselves. Like, they're trying to accomplish something in life, and whatever it is that they're accomplishing, whatever it is that they master, they're using those gifts and that abundance that they're getting from that to pour back into others. Okay. Yep, you have the Knave of Coins. So this is somebody who's putting their best foot forward. So the collective right now could just be in a space where they're learning new skills, they're gaining wisdom, they're going to school. This can be a goal that you have for yourself. You could be learning a new skill or something, but you're taking in something that you'll be able to give back, right? So you're investing in yourself, or you're focused. You're very, like I said, somebody who has their eyes on the prize. They know what it is that they're going for. They're going to go get it, and they're going to come back by putting their best foot forward. Like they're making sure that they're taking all the necessary steps to accomplish this goal. So let's see. The Death card is here. So some of you can be going through some type of change or some type of transformation. It might be necessary for you to let go of something. Let's see. What's the Death card here? The Queen of Coins. Somebody's going through a major transformation by sticking to the goals that they have. Like if that's what you're doing and you're in a place where you're focused, you're disciplined, you're self-determined, you're going to get to higher levels is what I'm picking up. You are going to go through a transformation. So with this Death card, it's more like what you're seeing in the future is a result of the best foot that you've put forward. So it's like this is the prize, this is you, right? When you get to this prize, when you get over here to this prize, it's like you're gonna have this Queen of Coins energy. You're gonna be stable, very abundant, very fertile. You're going to have everything it is that you need. There's nothing to worry about. So it's kind of like if you stay focused on your goal, this Death card is like the transformation, like you're going to get the results that you're coming to get, right? That you're seeking to get. So if your goal is you want to lose weight, you're going to lose that weight if you stay consistent. If your goal is, hey, I want to be here in 30 days or I want to be here in 90 days, if you stick with that and you put all of your energy towards it to make it happen, you're going to make it happen and you're going to be very successful, especially with this Queen of Coins card being here. You're going to be somebody who's very abundant, very successful. Wealth just comes to you naturally. With this card is someone who's very fruitful. So again, having all of your material needs met. This is somebody who's very stable, somebody who could be very connected to the earth, and someone who has remained in their divine space. And what I mean by that is not allowing things to distract them, whether it's people, places, whatever it is. They're not feeding into the negative energy because they're so focused on that prize that they're just going straight forward for that one thing it is they want. Or it could be multiple things, but this is somebody who's going to be a very accomplished person, very successful person. The King of Swords came out. So this can also be somebody that's a really great leader, somebody who's very compassionate, someone who looks out for other people, someone who considers or thinks about other people, right? So this is not somebody who's a selfish person. This is not somebody who's all for themselves or just me, or I'm doing this for me. This is somebody who, when they get to this place of abundance and stability, they're going to not only be comfortable, but they'll be able to take care of others, right? This is somebody who has a lot of wisdom. So this can be someone that people actually look up to. Like if you see the feathers on his head, this feather is a symbol of the wisdom that he attains. This feather is a symbol of my eye. It's a symbol of mastering certain things, right? Like whether it's mastering his peace or mastering his emotions, mastering things so that he can get to where it is that he wants to be. this person is going to be able to come back and see. That's why you have the King of Coins energy that was not the King of Coins, the Knight of Coins energy, with somebody who has mastered themselves and they're coming back to pour in the wisdom from everything that they obtain. So it's like whatever it is that you're doing, if you stick to that, you're going to be great at doing it and very successful. Like you're just getting a bunch of confirmations that you are going to have success, that you were chosen for this, right? And that you're going to be able to use this level of success and this level of power, because this is somebody who's very a very powerful manifester is what I'm seeing. A very powerful person, very stable person, right? You're going to be using this power to be able to teach others or to give others wisdom or to show people the way. So it's like you're the person who had to take the path, maybe the person who had to take the path first, but it is creating something that is much bigger than you by you choosing to follow your path. Okay. Yeah, you have the Six of Wands. So there's going to be celebration. This is about victory. This is about celebration. There's people who are cheering him on. And look at that. When I say somebody that's on the path, you have this guy that's racing in the background. So it's like somebody who is, they going for the win. So you cannot fail when you are going for the win, when you are determined to make something happen. And it's like you could have been, focusing on this thing for quite some time now, and it looks like things are finally going to pay off, or things are definitely going to pay off. So if this is somebody who's wondering, like, if what they're doing is a waste of time or if it's going to be worth it, it's absolutely worth it. It's going to come with victory. It's going to come with success. It's going to come with celebration. It's just about you trusting the process and sticking to it. Continuing to have that optimistic attitude, knowing that you're about to, bless your community or your family with these gifts that you are gaining through your skill set or through the lessons that you're learning. So just continue to do what it is that you're doing, because I'm seeing somebody who is very stable, somebody who's very grounded, somebody who is very, I think I said stable, right? But somebody who's very powerful, right? This is somebody who has a strong willpower, somebody who is, again, very, in a material level, has everything they need. The Justice card is here. So it just lets me know that this person is coming in. Look at that. Like the Justice card came out. You got the Strength card. This is the Chariot. The Empress card is here. Like, how can you lose with these major arcanas coming in back to back like that? Like, you can't. Okay. That Chariot card is bringing about this positive change in your life. It's bringing about this abundance, and it's bringing it about. It's happening quickly, right? Somebody who's balanced, somebody who is definitely a curse breaker with this Justice card being here. Is like somebody who is coming in to create some type of change in their space. And with this with the Empress card here, as well as the Chariot card, it's like these changes that you're making on yourself to improve, to put your best foot forward, is creating a flow of abundance in your life, whether you see it right now or not. It's creating a flow of wealth, a flow of everlasting wisdom. It's just something that you will not have to worry about. I was looking at her head to see what was on it. So I'm going to give a couple of cards from this deck. And like I said, this is going to be really quick. I got to go check on my daughter and change her, but I did want to do a quick collective reading. It says, Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So some of you could be getting downloads from your spirit team, from your ancestors, right? That's guiding you with this information that you need in order to grow. And you're in a place where you're healing, you're in a place where you're elevating, and you're actually aligned with your path, right? And with the pillar of light, you can also be somebody who was meant to shine your light. Like I said, this is somebody that I'm seeing that's gained some type of skills or knowledge, and you're sharing it back with others. And it's kind of like, let's say your knowledge is in medicine, and people may not know how to heal themselves from certain things, but you know a little bit about medicine here, or something that may be the cure to a problem that they have. So that makes you the pillar of light, because you're the specialist, you're the professional in your field of work. So you have to trust that, and have that confidence that your work um, is needed, right? That it's your time to shine, and that you're very much needed. You have the elite card that came out and says, you go first, the universe will catch you. So some of you may be needing to take a leap of faith when it comes to what it is that you are using as far as your gifts. Some of you may know that you're very gifted, very talented. You may know that you have some knowledge that will be useful for people in the community, but you just haven't took the step to make it happen. And the universe is asking you to take that faith, to use your knowledge, to use the skills that you have, so that you can be successful, because success is going to come. That's been confirmed through multiple cards. You got success, you have wealth, you have ever flowing abundance, you have stability, you have power. Like, you can't fail, right? It's impossible for you to fail. The High Priestess card is here, and it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? So again, this card is asking for our warriors to step up during this time. And with this being the High Priestess card, we know that our High Priestesses are warriors. We know they're the compassionate ones. They're the healers. They're the ones who bring certain spiritual gifts into our communities in different ways. Some of them are healers through their hands. Some of them are healers with sound. Some of them healers with tarot, you know what I'm saying, or herbs, or whatever the case it may be. But you have some type of gift that will benefit and enrich your community. You have some type of gift that will pour back blessings into spaces that may be, full of poverty or dark, right? But you have some type of light, some type of gift that you need to put your best foot forward and take a leap and be that pillar of light, so that you can be present for your people, because now is the time for you to step up. Like I said, there's a lot of people who's getting ready to have to step into their power with this shift. And you don't want to fail that test. You've already learned the lessons that you need to learn. The skills are already within you. It's just about you applying them now, right? That's even what that death card is about. It's like the universe is saying, okay, it's time for you to let go of holding on to like a bird that's in the nest, that's still, like, it's like pushing you out. It's like the universe is like, all right, it's time for you to spread your wings and go. and that's pretty much what I'm picking up from that, right? So I'm gonna pull one more card, and then I'm gonna close this out. And again, if you would like a personal reading, I am doing 1 hour sessions that are 4444 for the new moon right now. They're amazing sessions. You are not going to want to miss this special, okay? So make sure y'all get into that session if you can. I have a few slots available for the evening that I'll be doing. And the last card is Starseed, what lights you up. So whatever it is, you know what you should be doing. Whatever it is that makes you happy and lights you up and feels right, it feels free, it feels like it's flowing, do that. Do it more often. Do it consistently. Put your best foot forward at it. Align yourself with that and watch how things turn out for you. Okay? So that is pretty much what I have for my reading right now, is that you very phenomenal, dynamic people are going to be stepping into y'all power. You're going to be using your gifts to share them with others, to teach others, to pour into others. You're going to be amazing star seeds, right? So that is pretty much what I have for this reading. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace, love, and light.